Hey collective, what's going on? I am Solo69 and welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you your Millionaire Mentality reading for January the 13th through January the 19th, 2022. This is a collective reading, so all signs matter when it comes down to this reading, and we're going to be talking about that Thursday manifestation, law of attraction, what it is that you've brought towards you, what it is that you could appreciate, what have you accomplished, and what's sitting on the path for you now, that part. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into this reading, starting by saying, please like, subscribe, and share. And of course, if the messages does not resonate with you, simply enjoy the entertainment of it all, as you can also come back within the week or next week and see if anything hits home to you that does not hit home to you at this time. You know, every message isn't for everyone. So you just have to take the message as it resonates for you. And this time around, it may be for you or it may not be. So let's just go ahead and see, okay? Once again, please like, subscribe, and share. You can also leave a comment. I definitely love looking at the comments and I will respond. So no problem to that. You know, let's get into it, collective, and see what this Thursday's Millionaire Mentality reading is bringing in towards you. We're going to start by seeing when it comes down to your money, your finances, and the law of attraction, what is being highlighted for you here. So yeah, let's start with that. I am going to be doing that little bit of reading with my non-reading ass. So yeah, work with me. I do got my glasses though. Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead. I can create both money and time and enjoy it. So some of you need to know that, because sometimes really life will make you feel like you have to create money and you don't have time to enjoy life or even enjoy the money that you create. And, you know, it can work vice versa. Like some people or some situations may put you in a circumstance where you may feel like you're having more fun and less work, you know. So it's about balancing it out. Work hard, play harder. You know what I mean? So let's keep going. Some of you are materializing your thoughts. Definitely manifestation energy is stepping up into forward. Appreciation and love are identical vibrations. Showing appreciation and love to a situation definitely can get you what you need out of it. Appreciation and gratitude are different vibrational states. Making sure that you understand that as well, because that is very important. And once again, you can create both money and time to enjoy it. So I do feel like that is a center of attention right here, and I have control I have control over the thoughts that I think. You know, once again, having the key to be able to manifest whatever you choose to manifest. It's up to you to open the door and let it out, or open the door to let it in. It's just whatever you choose, but it's up to you what you want to create out of this situation. And it is not your role to sit back and worry about pleasing other people, making them happy. In some circumstances, you really have to do things for yourself, thinking for yourself what you need, not what someone else needs at this time. It's about you. Okay, so thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. I did add a couple of more cards here. I may use one. I mean, it may be one deck that I don't use, but then again, I may use them all. We'll just see how it goes. But anyway, I can give my attention to the positive aspect of a situation. So, you know, once again, this is not about pleasing other people. It's about reaching for your goals, reaching for what it is that you need, and not worrying about what the next person needs at this time. It's not being selfish. You know, it's being self-absorbed with yourself at this time. Not absorbed like you're absorbing only yourself, but you know, absorbed, like paying attention to my O and A right now. You know, that part. Anyway, I'm just going to get into the message here. And, you know, keep in mind that whatever you transform, it's in your world. You transform and create what you want to create. I just did this. Let me do it again. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Let me just go. When it comes down to, you know, the money, finances, and law of attraction, what is being highlighted for the collective here? Okay. All right, collective, we got the law of attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. So right off top, I'm seeing it's all about what you attract and where your mind state is. You know, if you're thinking negative, of course you're going to attract negative. If you're thinking positive, 9 times out of 10, you're going to attract positive. Now, in some circumstances, you can bring both to the table, but it is all about how you think things up. You know, let's go ahead and read this card. It says the realization that something is not as you want it to be is an important first step. But once you have identified that, the faster you are able to turn your attention in the direction of a solution, the better, because a continuing exploration of the problem will prevent you from finding the solution. The problem is a different vibrational frequency from the solution. And all thoughts or vibrations are affected by or managed by the law of attraction. So if you put, basically what they saying is if you put too much time into the problem instead of actually trying to make a solution for the problem or trying to fix the problem, then guess what? You're just going to be wobbling in the problem. And that's pretty much common sense, because at the end of the day, nothing is going to, fix itself. It's going to remain a problem until someone or something decides to bring, healing to it, bring some type of correction to it, bring some type of, mending to it. Something needed to be fixed. Okay, so that's what we're going in about here. But keep that in mind. And then we do have this pretty much in reverse, but I'm going to read it upright. Then we're going to discuss it as the opposite attraction to it. In other words, it says, once you are able to, and this really says, I can set my own standards for financial well-being. And, I automatically feel like this is about restoring something. And I do feel like some of you may feel like you can't do this. You have a hard time setting your own standards for your financial well-being, maybe because you're having an issue with your finances or something of that sort, or you may not have main control over your finances. Some people don't. So and sometimes, you have to worry about how this person dishes this out to you or how this person helps you with this and that. You have to put it's almost like being on a crutch. I'm catching crutch energy. And this is about like getting off a crutch and restoring yourself. Some of you may have a hard time feeling like you can't wean yourself off of a crutch of a situation here. Now, once again, it says, once you are able to achieve the consistency, and constantly maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience if that is your desire. I told you I can't read out loud, so don't be talking shit. Anyway, do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it. For you are the only one who could ever accurately define it. Once again, do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it. Once again, like I say, somebody could be feeling like someone is controlling them or putting them on a crutch where they have to do stuff on their own with this energy. And it's just saying like, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. See, with this energy right here, once again, it's kind of like you have to, instead of sitting in the problem, what you going to do about it? You're going to hang on to the crutch. And then if the crutch leave and you don't try to wing yourself to the point to where it's about building muscle, or going through that therapy energy to where you know that you have to heal something that has been not as strong as it has been over time usually. And it's kind of like, okay, if you're at a weak moment, let's build that muscle, let's exercise that. So it's something about pinpointing this muscle to a situation, and instead of looking at it like it's an issue, try to find out the right workout method to actually make it beneficial for you. You see what I'm saying? And get off the crutch and understand that only you have control over your own. Don't allow, you got people that'll try to do it. Yeah, you got people that'll try to tell you how to spend your money. But in some cases, we deal with business managers. We deal with production. We deal with certain things to where, yeah, you only do have a certain amount of money to where you can spend it and stuff like that. But in some situations, you do have, there are some situations where you have relationships, marriages, just job situations where someone is controlling the standard of how you get paid, how much you get this. It's almost like somebody ordering their food, your food for you when you don't want that food. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I sit down, because I've done that before. I went to Waffle House, and I've sat down and decided to get, a Grand Slam breakfast one day. I really don't care for that too much, especially because it's got all that meat on it and I don't want no meat. So it's like I barely get the food, the desire of what I really want. And I'm about my waffles, you know what I mean? Even though a waffle may come with it or whatever, but it's, I give me some waffle and eggs and some grits, maybe some hash browns, I'm straight, and I want my starch. Some milk and some orange juice, I'm on it, but I went jogging every morning, and on the way through, circling back around to go home, I would stop at Waffle House and sit down and get my breakfast, So it's like, it became a habit to where, every time this specific lady was there, she just automatically, and just because she ordered me, I ordered that Grand Slam, every time I seen her, she just figured that's what I wanted. Like, it was like, get the Grand Slam. We already know. And I'm like, well, no, actually. And I'm like, damn, she done walked away. Fuck it. I'm just going to eat. I just want to eat. I ain't even complaining about it at this point. So, I mean, it's that energy of someone taking control over something that you do when you really, only you can, you know what you want to eat that day. What if you come in and today you get sick off of the eggs, or you come in today and the meat smell makes you sick when it hits your plate? It's just something, don't let others dictate what they assume of you because you show them one thing. It is good to, change it up on them sometimes, because people do expect certain things to keep you on a crutch or to keep you make it easier for them. Because if she already knew what I wanted, and was able to, where she figured that she already knew what I wanted, then 9 times out of 10, that made it easier for her. She already knew what she ain't got to ask for nothing extra that you want, and, so some people may actually want to do that just to simply make it easier for them. So you got to be careful with that energy as well. Let's go ahead and get into the next part of this reading. And when it comes down to where you are right now in your energy, your manifestation power, let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start with these ancient cards. And then, so Roman energy is popping up. Somebody could be very militant. Takeover. This is about takeover energy, and it may be what you need to do, especially when it comes down to stepping into your north energy, following the North Star, following your North Node, or you could be from the North. Some of you could be in the energy of a companion, and when I say companion, I mean that more like, it doesn't necessarily have to be relationship wise, but it's just saying in company of, something that works for you. Y'all both work together at something. It's almost like instead of one crutch, you got 2 crutches. You would be a companion to the other crutch simply, and both of you together help lift up this person. You see what I'm saying? Instead of one crutch, they could probably make him or her a little bit unbalanced. Somebody could be on crutches, or somebody could be coming off of crutches, or had on a cast and on crutches. There's something about crutches that keep popping up here. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. Okay. So yeah, we do have someone here that's preaching. We do have someone here that may even be a relation to the bloodline of Christ here. You know, something could be manifesting or coming into your life as well. You know, somebody's name could also be Elijah here as well, or John. Let's go ahead and get the message out when it comes down to where your energy is right now, collective. So, you know, some of you definitely feel like you're going through a lot of trials and tribulations here. Hercules energy is coming out. You know, some of you definitely could be stepping into your godlike energy when it comes down to So some of you may be in attendance right now, or stepping into attendance of learning certain secrets, certain things, especially early in the morning. Something about the early mornings could be waking you up. You could be feeling the need to want to step outside in the mornings of the dew, you know, the dew hours of the morning. I'm being told to tell you, side note to this, but I'm being told to tell you, if I'm talking to this person and you know who you are, don't become this person because I'm telling you this. That'll be just stupid and it's not gonna work for you. I'm just saying. So whatever. But if I'm talking to this person, because this person is gonna catch this message, whoever it is that's being drawn to wake up at dew hours of the morning, this is the morning, and I don't care how cold it is. I'm just keeping it real with you. It's not the weather. The temperature is irrelevant because God is taking care of all of this for you. That's why God is waking you up at the dew hours of the morning. You're being told to go outside. This is when you are being told to ground yourself. I don't know if this is grounding yourself for the day or just grounding yourself, but there's something about you grounding yourself. It's something about you being planted to stand up strong. And once again, this crutch energy is coming back up because it's something about you, you know, gaining strength from the dew. This is a secret. It's something about you gaining strength from the dew. So if I'm talking to you and you're waking up at early hours of the morning, like about 4, not getting up for work, not because you gotta get up, not if it's a routine and but this is whoever I'm talking to, whoever this person is this is unusual. This is something that they don't usually do, but they're feeling, for some reason they've been walking towards the door, like opening the door, maybe standing outside on the porch. Even if you're in an apartment, you feel the urge to want to open a window, or it's something that you're doing that's connecting you with the earth, and you're being called at this time, and so it's like pulling you up. And you could have a lack of understanding of like, why the hell am I up? Like, well, I might as well fix me some coffee, or you know, it's kind of like you don't really know why you're up, so you you start doing probably other stuff, or you just watch something or lay back down, or who knows. But or shit, you might just think you're getting up to use the bathroom, but you're just tinkling towards the door. It's something about going towards a door or a window, stepping outside or something in the dew hours of the morning. You need to go stand in the grass barefooted. This is the time that God wants you to ground yourself. It's something about the communication with the dew that's going to feed you secrets. It's going to feed you information that only you need to know. Whatever this is something that you should be doing now, or getting ready to do. You're going to get this message. And if you're, this is in the present. So this is something that's happening to someone, but they may not fully understand what's happening. You're getting assistance to help ground yourself. you know, with the heavens is helping you ground yourself. So it is winging you off of a crutch. This is weird, but it's really cool at the same time here. So, okay, this is also something that's entering around in you. This is a doorway. Okay, this is a doorway. This is entering, and it's not an exit. It's an entering. You're entering into a doorway when you step into this. Almanac is here. This is kind of crazy because it makes me think of a journey, a map, a guideline, something that's gonna, hold on, collective. Got me tripping over stuff. So I pulled mine out yesterday. I think it's kind of shit, my bad. All right. My bad. I pulled mine out yesterday. You know, it's just something just said pull it out. So the almanac may be extremely important and helpful for you. If you don't have one, go and get it. Definitely. But this is also a natural almanac as well. What I'm catching with this energy, this is going to help you maneuver through certain things that you that maybe you're not maneuvering through properly because you're dealing with this crutch or crutches. Definitely. So let's go ahead and let me pull a little bit more energy. Sorry about that, people. I don't know. Kind of got me on one a little bit. Let's see what other energy that you're in. You're definitely flowing with things, accepting things for what they are. So yeah, get on up if you feel this urge. This is a part of your manifestation, yo, to bring rebirth into your life. So you got to let this just flow. This is about letting stuff flow at the accordions that it needs to. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, or you could be a water sign. This is definitely going to feed you knowledge. You could be dealing with a justice energy, or you could be dealing with any air sign, but Libra energy is standing out. But this is about gaining knowledge to change certain things. This is also about letting certain, you know, allowing you to have certain options and choices. Something about clearing the cloud as well here for new beginnings. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how this energy coming out, and it's just flowing. Real nice. Yeah. Compassion. Have compassion for yourself. Have compassion about what you're doing. Make sure when it comes down to this new beginning coming into your life here. So let's go ahead and see what energy you're really still in here. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. For the collective, please show me. Whatever you was in, it was almost off the table. It's hanging by a thread, and that's got a lot to do with the in-between. And which really does make sense because you are on the in-between, literally, especially if you're going through a therapeutic energy right now to where you're winging yourself, healing yourself, you're strengthening your muscles. You know, you definitely are strengthening your mental along with your physical, because your mental is allowing you to make your physical stronger. Basically what I mean is the more you allow yourself to mentally become one with God, mentally become one with the source, mentally ground yourself with the source, the crutches, the physical crutches that life has, you know, put on you to where they can control the way that you move. You know, you have to depend on that, lean on that in order to get by. That's slowly moving away. Before you know it, you'll be walking and you will realize you don't even have those crutches. So this is a beautiful ass energy here. And this is about, you know, you almost unforgiving. I mean, being unforgiving is not a good way to do this, but somebody could definitely be coming out of this energy. Right now, it does look like you could be in a position where you want to forgive some things. You may not know how. You may want forgiveness for some things, and you may not know how. This comes with part of this project. I mean, I'll say project. It could be a certain project. Some of you could live in the projects. It is what it is. I don't know why I'm seeing hood and rats. I'm sorry. And I don't mean that as people. I literally saw like the hood and then some rats. So it is what it is. But anyway, So it's like some of you could definitely be not able in the clouds when it comes down to that, not being able to forgive something. But it looks like some of you may be trying to forgive a situation, even if this is about yourself. And also, the more that you forgive something, you can let it go. And the more that you let it go, you walk freely, right? So it's still about removing the crutches. It's just something about the crutches coming off, yo. I'm digging that energy. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, let's go ahead. Hercules. Yeah. I'm loving it. Some of you could definitely have a brother or two brothers named James and John. You can have your name could be James. You can know a John. You can take it how you choose. You know, some of you have a roar when it comes down to how you speak. Some of you clap like thunder and you ain't nothing to play with. You can have you can have two brothers that fight all the time as well, or you could always fight with your brother. I really don't know what that has to do with anything, but it's taking me back to forgiveness energy, and it's also taking me back to a rival energy and an energy of like maybe sometimes you don't even know why y'all do this. I believe this has been a past life thing for both of you, and it's time to forgive something here. This is a karmic lesson for two brothers that need to take heed to this message. I don't know if JJ makes specific, like I say, James or John. I'm not really sure what your name is, but J's are standing out here very strong. So take that however you want. Your name does not, you don't have to be a James or a John, but it's something about two brothers with the J name here. Let's go ahead and keep going. Some more random, of course. Okay, so anyway, let's see what you are needing to work on here to help with your manifestation. Or either, you know, what have you been working on? You know, what type of healing have you done with yourself? What type of healing are you trying to bring towards this? If somebody is definitely, you know, actually walking and talking their life experiences to a situation, the Holy Spirit is with this person and they're listening to their guardian angels as they walk through the valley of the shadow of death into the light of life. Huh? Okay. Oh, yeah, somebody is unlocking their heart to this. Okay, so you're listening to your guardian angel and unlocking your heart. You definitely are. That's helping you relieve anxiety that's been coming in your life. So you literally have been listening, because if you haven't, I don't know what's happening with my camera, but if you haven't been listening, I mean, if you haven't been listening, then you wouldn't be getting this message to do this. You've heard everything to the point to where now you're wondering, why are you waking up at this odd time of the morning? Some of you are actually waking up like, really? Look at the eye, like, really? Why am I woke? Monsters Inc. shows up with me when I see that energy. Some of you could actually be scared of the dark right now, and this is not a good energy that I'm catching. Some of you could actually be scared of the dark, and actually that's why you're not sleeping. Something could be creeping and crawling through the night. Yeah, got your ass scared. Like hearing every time you probably get comfortable, you might feel something. Every time you might get comfortable, you might hear something, and it make your eyes, it make your eye crack back open like the fuck. Okay. Some of you have been, this made me hot. This made me start sweating even on my nose, which I don't sweat on my nose. So I've heard something about people who sweat on their nose have a mean streak or something like that. Somebody could be manifesting something while they're also mad. I don't know. And the reactions ain't coming out the same way here. Because I'm definitely feeling something different. Like, for real. You got me where I got to take my, ouch, I got to take my head thing off. The popcorn bag. Y'all playing. All right, this is about making sure that you're thinking clearly and also making sure that your soul and your heart is in the right place when you are manifesting, because you could also manifest wrong things. It's, like I say, it's the power of what you're thinking. It's the power, you know, if you're thinking about the problem while you're trying to manifest fixing the problem, that's not going to do nothing but just keep manifesting the problem and showing the problem more and more towards you. Now you gotta recognize that, yeah, this is a problem. But now it's not, you don't focus on the fact that it's a problem. Now you focus on doing the things to correct the problem, to fix the problem, to go towards making it not a problem anymore. And that's when the manifestation, you got the Holy Spirit definitely in your ear, but you look like you're dealing with yin and yang energy as well. And all that energy is not good energy, even though it's manifested from the same place. Don't understand it. But anyway, what I'm saying is, it seems like you got, you know how they say you got a good angel on your left side and on your right side that's trying to tell you that you're doing this and that you're doing that, which really that's not the case. Yeah, you do got an angel on both sides, but they probably ain't saying shit. They recording. They don't need to talk. They're taking out the time to take everything in that you're doing with your day. You're saying with your day. You got going on. They're not here to tell you to do this or to do that. They're here to record what you do. So you might as well throw them out. I ain't saying throw them out the window. You can't write them off because they're the ones writing you up, to be honest with you. But you also have a veil here where you are dealing with, you know, Holy Spirit. You're dealing with light and darkness. I'm going to just say it like that. You're dealing, and you have to learn how to be discerning in between what's good for you and what's bad for you. And in a lot of cases, what is good for you ain't going to really be feeling all that good for you. It's going to put you in an uncomfortable state. It's going to make you not want to do it. It's going to make you want to drag. In a lot of cases, it definitely can excite you, but it's going to give you a different type of adrenaline. When it's no good for you, you're gonna know it. You're gonna get the warning. You may overlook it. In a lot of cases, the warning may seem very small compared to the glittery of what's not good for you is showing you. So you have to be careful with that energy and keep that in mind when it's coming down to what you're needing to work on, you know, or what you are working on that's helping you with whatever this is you're manifesting. And this is about releasing that fear once again, so you can access clear thinking, because you don't want to get the light mixed up with the darkness when it comes down to listening. So that you're being told to get up, crack them little eyes open, even if you don't feel like it. You know, if you're being pulled up, don't ignore it. Don't turn over and go back to sleep. Sometimes it don't take as long as you think at all. And sometimes you may get up and once you do it, God may put a rush of energy like electricity through you. Like I say, thunder. Something may come through you in a way to where, you know, you don't want to go back to sleep. Shit, you might get some inspiration and want to sit down and do something else. Create something. So if you're being called to do that, go on and do that, okay? Yeah. Let's go ahead. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding here. When it comes down to the collective, once again, what it say? What it say? Say, ground yourself. Ain't that all? That's all we talking about here, really, at the end of the day. Because the more you ground yourself with God, the more you get off the worldly crutch. You hear me? You can't help but to. You can't help but to. You just can't help but to. Let's go ahead and see what this is that you're working on or that you need to work on that's helping with this manifestation. Then we're going to get a personal message from the universe for you. Let's see. Having that millionaire mentality is thinking big, and it ain't thinking about the money, but it's just thinking about your worth, thinking about your value of things, you know. You listen to your intuition. For one, I'm finna say this before I even go into the other thing. Let the Holy Spirit rain down on me. You hear me? I'm finna tell you something. Because when the shit start raining down on you, the last thing you need to do is feel guilty about it. The last thing you need to do is feel like you owe somebody about it. The last thing you need to do is feel like you got it, like you haven't paid any dues when people gonna try to make you feel like you haven't. Make sure you listen to your intuition, because other people are gonna do everything in this world. Trust me when I say this. They're going to try to do everything in this world to make you feel like your intuition is off, to make you feel like your judgment is wrong, to make you feel like you are not supposed to feel the way that you are feeling. No, baby. Listen to your intuition. Who are they? Yo, what? Listen to your guardian angel. And that ain't me. I'm just a messenger. But you got a guardian angel just like you got recorders. Trust that. If you got two angels recording you and they not saying shit, but they recording everything you do, just about, because it's a couple of things they let you be on. One of them is your sleep. I think it's something about you being sick, and it's something about, I'm hoping it's your personal space or when you're being intimate. I'm not really sure about that part. I can tell you this, though. If you're married, I'm going to keep it real with you. 1,000. And I had proof of this. This is a real life experience. So I'm just going to give you the hint. If you're married and someone your husband or your wife may have crossed over, I would say 9 times out of 10 before the divorce. I would say 9 times out of 10 before any type of, issues between you two. They can see you have sex. They can see your other half, especially if they're your twin, if they're ordained to be with you, they're there. If you're having sex with somebody else and you still, your other one passed away, and I'm not trying to say this to freak nobody out. I'm trying to say this probably to bring a peace of mind, I feel like, to somebody. But yeah, they're there. Sometimes they even set that type of stuff up to help create life, real talk, on their behalf. So take heed to those energies. Setups, stuff could be set up a certain way, but the divine has the full force upper hand to it, and what they allow is what they allow. So not associating yourself with something is not what you gotta work. It's certain things not to associate with, and certain things you do. In this case right here, you need to be blindsided when it come down to other people gonna try to make you feel funny about the shit that's coming down on you, because something's gonna rain down on you, sweetie. Male, female, I don't care who you are. Something angelic is coming down on you, and you're being told that when this come pouring down on you, you don't owe nobody anything. You don't owe them to feel. If somebody, you got to minimize that guilt trip. The feeling like, oh, well, no. Where were they? Where were they? What faith did they have in you? How much did they believe in you? Now I'm going to call you Moses. Because Moses was showing them left and right, and they only believed what they wanted to see. And as soon as they wavered in anything or doubted anything, and really they didn't even give him a real life chance to prove certain things before they turned around and tried to contradict him of what he was doing. And you didn't see none of them trying to do what he was doing. Ain't none of them strong enough to do it, but they was talking that shit though. So while they talking that shit, you good. You just make sure that when shit start coming down on you, when God start really raining down on you, you remain blind. You see how blind this angel is? This angel ain't seeing none of these people. This angel pouring down stuff and don't see nothing that's gonna make them feel guilty about what they got going on in their life. They can enjoy their life and ain't gotta worry about it. Somebody is barefooted. Let me go put my shoes on. Somebody need to keep on some socks and shoes. And I'm one of them, so I can vouch for that. I know I'm not the only one, though, because a lot of us are going through these changes, and a lot of us are preparing to go through these changes. And I already know how that is. And every now and then, yeah, you can have sensitive souls. Your feet, your feet picks up a lot of energy, and the top of your head takes in hot heat and lets it out as well. So you got these sensitive spots that you got to watch out for, and your feet are important. Keep that in mind. But this is about minimizing guilt. And this is one thing that you need to work on doing. And that's not feeling guilty for the things that you got coming towards you, because you deserve it. It's what it looked like. Anyway, let's go ahead and see the message from the universe for you. Yeah, love is the reason. There's so many things I got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how. So, if they loved you once, they still love you, baby. Don't get it twisted. Because there's a possibility that you look at me differently, love. Every earlier disappointments were just a rehearsal. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew. That's God, you hear me? That's love. See me in their eyes. That's what God say. You hear me? He say, see me in their eyes. Because whatever disappointed you was rehearsal for the real deal. So it don't do nothing but make you strong. So whenever this situation steps, there's somebody that's coming in. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. But when you may be getting off a crutch. Something else. You got money coming in. Some type of fruitation is coming in towards you. The weather is changing for you. Let me get this out. What message? What is the personal I can't even get the dang on word out. What is the personal message from the universe for the collective, please? Then we're gonna go ahead and get into the tarot part, and with that, hopefully, I can pull out some more signs. But yeah. Yeah, there's somebody coming in. This is somebody coming in. It's not always about being right about something, though, and you got to be prepared to be astounded about this situation. Yeah, something is on its way towards you. You know how you feel. In some cases, for some of you, something could be circling back around as well. It makes me think of that. We were as one, babe, for a moment in time. And it seemed everlasting that you would always be mine. Now you wanna be free, so I let you fly. 'Cause I know in my heart, babe, our love will never die, no. Okay, I'll always be my baby. It's something about letting something go and it's coming back. I know that you'll be back, boy, when the days and the nights get a little bit colder. You'll be right. My brother. I don't know. Maybe my brother. Maybe it's something about my brother. I don't know, because it's making me think about my brother. Every morning, my brother used to bump that shit. He used to bump the remix. All right, he was ironing his clothes. And that's how I knew the day was going to be good. It wasn't every morning, but it was something about when he bumped that song. He had a moment where he did do that shit every morning. But I didn't mind. I really liked the beat, especially the remix. It went down. I might put that in the description box because that's the shit. I just said, yeah, let me write that down. But yeah, every morning, he would bump that. And it was something that stuck with me about the fact that, letting something go, and if it's meant for you, it'll return. You know what I mean? And so something is returning here, but let's go ahead and go. In all tests of character that we're talking about, it's not only about being right here. this is what the universe wants you to know here. It says when two viewpoints are pitted against each other. In the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went through the greater lengths in considering the other's perspective. Don't you agree? So this is about taking out the time to just hear somebody else's point of view. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. It doesn't matter who's good or bad. It just means, can you see it for a minute the way I'm trying to show it to you? From my perspective. You know what I mean? Can y'all look at this from each other's perspective here? Can y'all take out the time to look at something? Can y'all at least agree to disagree with it? You know, and this is not just, well, let me look at it my way, taking it my way, my way, my way. No, it's about who's going to be the bigger person to show more interest in the way the other person is seeing the situation. Knowing that both of y'all are battling to see each other's side of the story. This goes back, it makes me think about this recorder energy, this dual energy, this right or wrong energy, and da-da-da-da-da. You're being told to ground yourself so you can be able to get more of a clear mind when it comes to this, because you definitely got some type of hubba, sister. I don't know what to tell you. Sister. Okay, look. You do have somebody coming in towards you. And this has not, whoever this is could be here already. But this could be an energy. It says, you know, that dreamy look of deep, soulful love you've sometimes seen in the eyes of another that, you know, as they gaze into your own, you know, you're being told to expect a lot of that. In a lot of cases, you could be dealing with this. Somebody could be definitely dreamy-eyed around you, being pulled to clarify the hubba. Clarify hubba in limbo for the collective. Maybe somebody want to know who this is. I don't know. I don't really care. But let's see. Clarify hubba and limbo, please. But this is definitely something, someone or some place that you deal with. It definitely feels like a person, though. It's like looking at it from both points of view, but understanding the other person's perspective, even if they don't understand your own. It's how much do you try to actually understand where this person is coming from in the situation. Some of you may actually be manifesting some type of communication with someone. So but before you actually get it, are you willing to really listen to this person, or are you just wanting to talk shit, you know? So is you walking it like you talking, or are you just talking while you watching them walk? You know, what are you really doing here? But clarify hubba and limbo, please, for the collective. It's a lot of fights. It's a lot of stopping, just coming to a halt when it comes down to thinking before moving to a situation. It's not really flighty, but it's a lot of fight and conflict with an Emperor inverse from the past, or an Aries or a Pisces. This could be coming in real slow. Some type of celebration or collaboration is coming in, but someone needs insight about this negative Emperor that's showing back up again, you know, and it may be about letting them go or needing to let them go. There are some secrets that somebody definitely is stuck in that's toxic, very toxic, that somebody needs to let go of. This is, you know, you do have other options and choices. It seems like you may be dealing with okay. So there's an Emperor that's no good. A very manipulative person. I'm just going to say it does not have to, it could be a male or a female. You take this message however it's given to you. This could be a male or a female, or even a company or a business. It's something that's very manipulative, and you're being told that you can let it go because it's like it's some type of contract somebody could be trying to secretly keep someone stuck in as well when it comes down to business factors. And you're being told that you do have other choices when it comes down to you do have other choices and options, yo, when it comes down to this. You show stability. You showing up as the King of Pentacles. So it's like you really got pre-emperor status popping off in the way I see it. It's like you're meditating or contemplating. You definitely are sitting down and being still to think about some type of travel or whatever, but to have some type of harmony with someone. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is coming out pretty heavy. Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, and Leo is coming out as well. Aries, standing out, Virgo. So somebody could definitely be, this is the second time I've seen this energy of somebody doing some type of Ouija board energy right here, and I'm going to show it again clearly. Somebody is doing some weird shit with a Ouija board, yo. And this is to keep some type of manifestation from happening, keep some type of offer from coming in, to keep something from being nurtured, maybe even with a Cancer or a Pisces or an Aquarius energy, to keep something in delays and to keep something fighting. This is a secret or something that's being known when somebody could be traveling to do this as well. Somebody got a, you know, this is 3 people. What? This is 3 people doing this. Yep. There's 3 folks, you know, period. They celebrate about it. It's almost like they got some type of ritual going on, almost like they do it a certain day every week. I don't know, but that's what it's starting to look like. I feel like it's a certain timing, it's a certain date. Somebody is really making sure that they step in and do something weekly here. King of Pentacles is showing up here with the Lovers as well. So someone definitely is trying to connect here with a twin flame, Gemini, Taurus energy coming in here. This is some type of leveling up. Somebody's getting pushed here. This King of Pentacles is getting pushed, you know, by this Earth Angel energy or some type of Earth Angel. And once again, it is an Earth Angel here. And this Earth Angel, whoever you are, I'm finna tell you like this. You don't need to be worried about feeling guilty for nothing. Whatever's coming towards you is going to come very fast towards you. This King of Pentacles, or someone could be leaving away from a King of Pentacles really quick. If something looks like it's going towards this Earth Angel, and it looks like a direction that's being handed even by the King of Pentacles to be looking towards a direction here. This is someone that's very stable. They have plenty to give or show to a situation, and they're coming towards you, bringing celebration into your life and giving you a direction to go, or like laying out a pathway to help you along the way as well. Whoever this is going to come in with some type of law of authority. This definitely feels like lawyer energy. Someone is going to help you with paperwork and something of that sort as well. This is something that you were trying to build alone. So someone is trying to come in and help you with something that you were creating. It's like, follow my lead. You're going to follow this person's lead. This person is going to want you to follow them. Follow me. Okay, yeah, this person wants to bring a new beginning towards you. This definitely husband material. Just saying, I don't know who this is, but they want you to, it's almost like you're there. I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's almost like you become the eye of Horus. Or their secret eye. I don't know. Something about the eye. This is like, we turn around here and yeah, it's like somebody, yeah, to be able to judge situations is definitely eye of Horus. Osiris energy is popping in thoroughly. There is a lot of enlightenment that's going to be shown down on you as well. Okay, point blank period. Whoever this is sees you as a source that comes straight from God. Like you submit only to God. And so, you know, this person submits only to God. And whoever this is wants you to follow. It's like they want you to follow them because of how you get your information. They want to definitely, okay, so they also are enlightened by your beauty, or you're enlightened by their beauty. However you want to look at this. Take this message however it resonates, and it could be vice versa here, definitely. So the Empress, somebody want to make you the Empress. They're enlightened by you. Beautiful energy. So this is why you're being told don't feel guilty. You're an Earth Angel. Thank you for your wisdom, guidance, and understanding. Male or female, you showing up as Earth Angel energy, and that you don't have no reason to feel guilty about any of the decisions that you're making when it comes down to restoring. 44 is here now. Now I'm seeing 44 right off the money. And 7. But I really feel like somebody needs to know that they have this option. Maybe you don't think you have it or know that it even exists. Show me the storyline when it comes down, because we got the Empress. We're talking about this Empress. All right, show me this storyline, please, for this millionaire mentality. All about the pentacle, all about celebration, and somebody is on some weird occultic energy with a Ouija board. So keep that in mind, because somebody got, okay, there's a hammer here as well, so I don't know how to take that, but something is coming towards you. You got to understand that. You're going to have stuff coming to you on a silver platter. I don't know how to really tell you to take that, because in some cases it doesn't necessarily mean that all things are going to be royal and good for you. It just means that, you know, it's going to be easy for you to be able to have certain things come your way, for you to be able to work and get certain things. A burden is about to be dropped. A burden that was pushed on you is about to be dropped back on somebody else. Somebody could be trying to hold this up, but they're having a hard time doing that. But, you know, whoever this is, a lot has piled up on them over time, and it's going to just be sticky. That's it. You know, it's a sticky situation that whoever this is got themselves into. We got fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy, and a little bit of Gemini energy as well. That's all I'm seeing right now. Dual energy as well. So let's go ahead and see. Clarify this 10 of Wands, please, for the collective. Could definitely be dealing with the Leo or a King of Wands in reverse. Came out. So we got the Knight of Wands showing up here with the King of Cups. Somebody knows what they want. Somebody has been enlightened on the situation, and they're going to come in fast towards you. This is Scorpio energy, also Sagittarius energy coming in here. Somebody is guarded about not being happy and no longer choosing to decide when it comes down to some type of marriage or stepping off a throne. Somebody is not getting a new beginning to a situation here. Clarify this Knight of Wands for the collective, please. We're not really getting that many signs, collective, so you just got to take that part however it comes to you. But clarify the Knight of Wands. Okay. So this is a chosen course for someone. Keep that in mind. The light bulb is gone off to a situation, man. Somebody's coming fast, bringing generational wealth towards you, just period. Just period. So looks like some beautiful energy. A curse, you know, somebody could be, you know, trying to treat something like it's cursed, but it's really not to a situation. But something could be cursed because of how somebody's treating it, but it's because it belongs to someone else. So it's kind of like, you know, if you're stealing somebody's stuff, or if you're taking something that you know belongs to somebody else, it's gonna be cursed. Or if you're taking something that belongs to somebody that you're not supposed to be with, nothing good is gonna grow from it, because it's cursed money. If this person is cursed, their money probably is cursed too. If this person is meant to have a bad karma with their shit, and as long as you keep yourself attached to them, you probably help them get what they got, because of your attachment to them, and you're not even knowing it, because this person make you feel like they're in control while they're trying to keep you on a crutch that honestly, if it wasn't for you, the crutch wouldn't even exist. But they had, somehow it's your crutches or their crutches. The crutches belong to them. Wow. So it's like these crutches belong to this other person, right? But this person somehow put you on the crutches and flipped the game, almost like gave you amnesia, to where as if it wasn't yours, it was theirs, and they're just giving some to you when really they're depending on you. This burden is coming down. This is about to be released, and somebody's coming in to help you with something else. It's something that you've been doing, and someone is coming in to help maintain it, assist that, or help you with that. And they're bringing in generational wealth, whether it's for you to develop generational wealth, or this is just coming towards you to be, you know, attached to what you already got going on, collective. So yeah, we do got Virgo energy coming out here. So some of you could be a Virgo or dealing with a Virgo. Told to pull silence. You're being told to be quiet about a situation. You could be dealing with an Aquarius that's telling you to be quiet, because somebody is low vibrational and could be around you trying to gain information and trying to keep you from actually getting to this point. So the closer that you get to the prize, the more that it's going to be trying to get jeopardized. So keep that in mind. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for chilling with me with this Millionaire Mentality reading. I will be tossing it out every Thursday. You guys, I hope it resonated with you guys. If you are new here, thank you very much for showing up and showing out. And if you're not, thank you for returning back and showing support. And I will see you guys next Thursday. Deuces.